Welcome back, peeps. Thank you for tuning in. The Band of Bros channel, and today's video is a new one with a new series, the BOB Gaming Recap. This is the October monthly recap, so we're going to be talking about everything that happened in the Call of Duty universe, every important thing in Warzone, like what's the most used loadout this month, what was the biggest patches, the biggest nerfs, and everything that you need to know about Warzone. And as well, we're going to throw in a little bit of the mix at the end, some other cool things that happened in the gaming universe. If you guys do want more of these videos, if you guys do enjoy it, please remember to like and subscribe and turn that notification bell on. It typically helps me out a lot, because if you guys didn't know, 91% of you guys who watch my videos are not subscribed yet. So if you do, it would definitely help me out tremendously. Without further ado, let's jump into this video. So talking about the Call of Duty universe, let's talk about what's been going on in Cold War. This month, we actually had two beta weekends for Cold War, which was October the 8th, which was PlayStation only, and then we had October 15th, which was again for everybody that had any console. They added some new game modes and a glimpse into what people think is going to be part of the new Warzone map, all right? That is what they added in the beta. Apparently, they did fix some of the issues with the movement, and guns did look a little bit better, so it was definitely an improvement from the alpha. But as far as the hype and all the videos and all the news that I've seen, people aren't still confirmed themselves that this is going to be the best Call of Duty ever. So we're still going to have to wait and see. Let me know down below in the comments what you guys think about this new Cold War. And now, talking about Warzone and Cold War, Treyarch did confirm that Warzone will not be integrated with Cold War at launch. All right, let me reiterate that again. Treyarch confirmed that Warzone will not be integrated with Cold War at launch. This will probably be after the first season. I will be releasing a full video on this aspect on Monday, talking about everything on what the future of Warzone is going to be. So please do expect that video, because I've got everything that you guys need to know so far on what is going to be the future of Cold War. Something also pretty sick is that we also did get a 4K PC trailer, which looked insanely, I mean, it looked crazy good. So the graphics are insane. Cold War will be able to run at 4K at uncapped FPS if you have a PC. There are over 200 settings to fine-tune Cold War on your PC, and I'm going to be showing you the PC specs right now. You guys can pause the video, obviously, if you guys want to check them out individually. And let's move on. I'm just going to show you guys the trailer right now. If you guys want to advance to the rest of the video, then just skip a minute and 21 seconds ahead. But let's jump into that trailer.
Is this place? That's how you do it. Pre-purchase now.
So again, they're taking a look at that trailer. It looks insanely cool. I mean, I'm not even gonna lie. The settings and everything, it does seem they put a lot of time into fine-tuning all the settings and making it seem, at least look and feel like the best Call of Duty that you guys have ever played. So let me know down below in the comments. And as you guys saw there, really soon this will drop. So I mean, stay tuned for that, because Call of Duty Cold War is about to drop. Next up, let's go into the Warzone universe. And we got a lot of big things that happen here in Warzone. Obviously, the biggest thing, the big haunting of Verdansk update. This was from October 20th until November the 3rd. So depending when you're watching the video, just the time will almost run out. So if you guys haven't played it, go ahead and jump into that. They brought a ton of scary skins and jump scares. If you guys haven't gotten jump scared, it is crazy. They've got like different kinds of jump scares when you open the chest, and they got some screamers. And I mean, if you got your headphones pumped up to the max, you will definitely get scared. I got scared a lot of the times. They also added zombie mode, which was a mode where everybody dropped into a smaller sized Verdansk map, and then if you died, you turned into a zombie. If you turned into a zombie and you killed real players, you needed to get 2 syringes. Once you got 2 syringes, you could come back up to life. Zombie mode, honestly, I think it's been one of the coolest game modes they've added into Warzone, and that just shows their ability to add some really cool and creative things into Warzone. They also added night mode, which is basically the same thing as your normal everyday Warzone, but in the nighttime. It's not as fully nighttime as the multiplayer mode. It is kind of like a dusk setting, so you can see, but I do recommend running maybe a gun with thermal. The way they switch it is every week, I believe, or every couple of days, they switch the playlist update. So sometimes it's night mode in solos, sometimes it's night mode in trios, and so on and so on. In multiplayer, they also brought a couple of changes. So for example, they changed the name of the playlist to some funny names. They changed the skin. So for example, if you play Infected, you will actually be shooting zombies, which I think is something really cool that they did it. And one of the biggest thing is obviously the Halloween challenges, and I'll just explain this really fast. So basically, you jump into a Warzone match, and you're gonna have a list of challenges to complete on the left hand side, and all you get is the locations. The only thing that you need to do is jump to these specific locations, open about 2 to 4 chests in that area, and then you'll get the Halloween loot. Each specific location will grant you a specific, either like a skin or a weapon tag or something cool to have, or like a watch. Once you complete all the challenges, then you will unlock the weapon skin, which is a Growl with a Halloween pumpkin looking skin. Honestly, it is pretty sick. I haven't done it yet. I haven't grinded that much, but if you guys grind it, you guys can get it up. Pretty easy. Next up, we got the new Jack 12 shotgun. And this was the newest shotgun added into the game. It did get quite a bit of hype at the beginning with the fire of bullets. And honestly, right now, I don't see that many people running it still. I still believe the R90 is probably the most run shotgun. The Jack 12, they did nerf it a couple days after they released it. You know, they slowed down the ADS speed. And it's still a viable weapon. Just to be aware, this is mostly like a close quarter shotgun. They also had another game mode called the Armored Royale, which again, another really fun game mode that I tried. And again, it was really fun. So basically, a truck kind of like drops into the map, and then you go into your truck. You can pimp your truck. You can basically put UAVs, trophy systems on it, and you go on with a truck with a turret, and you try to destroy the other squad's trucks, which was again a really cool one. In the multiplayer side of things, they added a new multiplayer map called Broadcast, which is basically TV station in Warzone. Now let's talk a little bit about the loadouts and kind of like the meta in Warzone right now. The Kilo 141 is still the most used and dominant weapon in Warzone, mostly because of its versatility, that once you pimp this weapon out to the max, so for max recoil and max control, this is the weapon with the least amount of recoil, and everybody seems to use it right now. It is used with the VLK and attachments to control the recoil. The Origin did suffer that big nerf, and now a lot of people don't seem to use it that much. The same thing with the C4. C4 suffered a big nerf. If you guys haven't watched that video, check it out where I compare the C4 versus the Semtex. I'll put that video in the screen right now. Another weapon was the SPR-208, which was really big when it came out. I mean, everybody was sniping with this gun, but the thing was that the gun was actually broken. It did have a couple tweaks that needed to be fixed with the bullet velocity. So basically, the gun had no bullet drop. You could shoot people while running and not even bullet leading. And now, after a couple of nerfs here and there, they did manage to bring that weapon down. It is still a viable weapon. It's still a good weapon. It's still a good sniper. I love to use it, but definitely not as powerful as when it first came out. Next up, let's go into the PlayStation universe. And now again, let's jump into the PS5 universe. Again, this is probably one of the most hyped ones. A lot of people will be getting the Xbox, but me personally, I'm going to be getting the PlayStation. So just want to let you guys know that the next wave of PlayStation 5 just came out. So, and depending on what country you are, you can already get your second wave of the digital version of the PlayStation 5. This will be arriving approximately around December the 5th. So just do be aware of that. And again, please do buy it. If you want it right now, you need to get it before they do sell out, because that first wave sold insanely fast. Let me know down below in the comment section, are you getting a new Xbox? Are you getting the new PlayStation? Or maybe you're doing something with your PC? Let me know down below in the comments. Again, PlayStation 5 will almost be releasing almost around the same time as Cold War, so do be aware of that one. Next up, let's jump into one of the newest games. It's kind of like a World War I realistic game called Beyond the Wire, and it seems really sick. Let's jump into that. Now let's talk about the newest game and that has been getting a lot of hype recently in the military gaming world, called Beyond the Wire, which is a new World War I realistic game. The reason this game has been getting a lot of hype is it is a little bit different than the other realistic games. It's a smaller area with basically war and explosions and everything going around all over the place. But before we do get into the explaining, let me guys show you the immersive trailer before we jump into it. So let's get right into that. And there you guys have it, the newest trailer for that new game, Beyond the Wire. It looks insane. I don't know about you, but I got chills just watching the trailer. I mean, this is basically what it is. That's why it's a little bit different. It is that immersion between the trench fighting, the explosions everywhere, the gas, hitting people with the axes, hitting people with bayonets, everything. I've seen some gameplay. If you guys haven't, go ahead and check it out. It is amazing. So, I mean, I'm pretty hyped about this game. This game just released about a week ago, so it is just really, I mean, early access basically. This game I believe is around $10 to $15. I'm trying to do the conversion in my head. It's around 320 Mexican pesos, which would be again around $15 around that price point. So again, not that expensive, but around the same price point as all those realistic games. Again, it looks insanely sick. This is right down my alley. I love these things. So if you guys got a PC, got some spare change, and would love to try some pure action, explosion, pure World War I immersion, go ahead and try this game out. But with all that being said, this was the end for today's video. Again, my first video of the kind, the BOB gaming recap. This was the October monthly recap. Let me know down below in the comments what you guys think. Did I miss anything that was also important? Again, if I did miss something, put it down below in the comments and I will pin it up for you. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Thank you, deeply appreciate it. And like always, enjoy the rest of your day.